What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are out here in the garden and we have so much progress that's going on out here. Everything has bloomed, well, started sprouting over the weekend. Just Friday we didn't have any corn. Now we got corn sprouts. We had maybe 2 bean sprouts. Now it's a whole patch of them. So we're out here and I'll show you in a minute the progression. All right, guys, here's the progression. On Friday, we had no corn sprouts. Here's all the corn sprouts and came up over the weekend. That's all corn. We got peppers growing left and right. You see those peppers on there? And the bell peppers are on there. I only had 2, maybe 3. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now cucumbers, still got cucumbers coming. I thought it was getting close to the end of the season, but they're still coming. And we have new things that we have planted. Right here, we just planted some broccoli and spinach, and those 2 right here just today. But everything else is doing good. We're still trying to figure out what this is because it is not carrots. I don't know what it is, but it looks just like my squash. So we shall see what it is. And everything else is looking great, looking real good. And hubby has cleaned out all back here, cleaned it out. And you see him over there getting it to perfection.
Hey, y'all.
And then over here, we planted over the weekend. We got cucumbers in this one. I already got some sprouts sprouting up in this cucumber. And this is my cantaloupe right here. I don't think I showed you guys the cantaloupe, but they went down the same time I put the beets and the okra down. And this is onions. I'm trying onions again. This is the 3rd time I done planted onions. And then some more tomatoes. But these are the beefsteak tomatoes. So we will see what they do. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm coming to you from the office. And I just wanted to talk to you about the 5 reasons why we started this garden. Number 1, we live in a food desert, and that means that we can't get access to fresh produce readily. Is not readily available to us in our neighborhood. We will have to go outside of the neighborhood to get fresh produce, and that's the number 1 reason why we started this garden. Number 2 is we wanted to have fresh organic produce. Sometimes when you go in the store, it's not as fresh. You go into certain grocery stores, it's like you getting the bottom of the barrel. And I hate to say that, and this is with some of the big time groceries in our area. It's like you getting the bottom of the barrel. It's like certain stores have the fresher produce and the other stores get what's left over, and you're picking through trying to find the better produce. And I feel like everyone should get fresh produce across the board. Number 3, both of us, we both wanted to always wanted to grow our own garden. I know I grew up and my family, they had gardens. My mom had one. My dad had one. My grandparents had one. He said growing up, his parents had a garden. So we've always seen that in our life where they were growing food and, having fresh ingredients on hand. That's what we want for ourselves. And number 4, being self-sustainable. Being self-sustainable, it is what it is. Like during the pandemic, a lot of stuff shut down and you couldn't get certain things because the trucking industry was on strike. You had stuff sitting at sea in the ocean, just sitting on containers because, they didn't have drivers to haul the stuff. So to not go back to that, because how things go, the coronavirus is still going on and you never know if we might have another shutdown. So I say growing your own food, you don't have to worry about that. And we do want to get with a meat person where we could source meat as well, where we don't have to go to the grocery store. We don't want to have to go to the grocery store for anything, nothing, because I can bake my own bread. I can do a lot of things on my own. I don't have to rely on the grocery store for a lot of things. I just need to get like pantry staples to make the things. That's about it. All right. And number 5, we want to be able to teach families how to grow their own food. That way they can become self-sufficient, self-sustainable. You got a lot of kids and you never know what may happen. Everybody doesn't qualify for EBT or SNAP benefits. So if you're growing your own food, you don't have to worry about that. You know what's in your food. You don't have to worry about fake meat. Now they're talking about lab grown meat. It's just a lot. So you want to learn how to grow your own food, what's in it, because when you're doing natural organic produce, you're not using pesticides like they do in commercial farms. They're using pesticides. They're using certain types of seeds where they're not generating annually like when our parents were growing food. They could chop down the crop and it'll come right back up the next year. You wouldn't have to plant seeds, certain seeds every year. Certain things that you plant in the fall, in the spring, in the summer, you would do that, but certain seeds would come back every year. So those are the 5 reasons why we decided to start our garden. If you like our content, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share our content with other people. And we're gone.